Hey, Riding Side Saddle. It is Lisa.
And Tammy. Are you cold?
A little.
You look like you're chilly.
I guess I'm a little cold. I didn't realize that I was.
Yeah, you're sitting there like you're all bundled up. You can turn your vents off.
I'm good.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, I don't want it on me. But that, like, they're all facing you.
Oh.
Because I don't like air blowing on me.
It's probably why my nipples are so hard.
Wow.
I was wondering. I was like, oh my gosh.
It's really
I'm
cold. You can close your vents.
I'm kidding.
You don't have to be uncomfortable. It's too hot to have the windows down, and it's dark out, so we'd be eaten alive.
Yes, we would.
Yeah.
We would. We took a little, well, we're not in our normal spot.
Nope.
I am up north, coming up on a week of vacation with Scott. He's going to meet me up here tonight or tomorrow morning, so I'm super, super excited about that. And Tammy, too.
Yeah, I just happened to be here for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a wedding not too far from here, so I decided to come here for a couple of days, and I'll head home. That's midweek or so.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. So we don't get to do this up north very often.
No.
So we took the opportunity. So this is a Northwoods adventure. I think the last time we did this was when I saw the bear.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is the last time we've had an up north adventure.
That was a long time ago.
We did see wildlife tonight, but it wasn't a bear.
No.
It was just a deer.
Yep.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. And then you were afraid to come out here at night.
Yeah.
It is scary.
Now I'm out here at night, and I'm...
Oh,
now you made
just
me nervous
reminded
again.
you?
Yeah. We'll have to keep an eye out for any bears.
If he
lock the doors.
If he knocks on your window, I'll let you know.
Okay. If he knocks, we ought to just keep on going. I'll just start driving.
That's
if
probably
bears
a good
are
idea.
knocking, we probably actually shouldn't drive.
Well, we'll figure out a plan if they knock.
All right, fair enough. Well, we're starting season 10.
This is double digits.
It is.
What in the actual fuck?
I don't know how that happened. I mean, the seasons are made up, so,
well, yes,
the time frame is
aside from
irrelevant, but we're on season 10.
We started, it'll be 3 years in September.
I know.
What
That's
in the
wild.
actual fuck? Like, that's a
wild.
lot of talking, first off.
It's a lot of talking.
And
It turns out we're good at that.
Well, I mean, yes.
I already knew that, but...
Right. Yeah. And also, I'm kind of proud of us. That's like a lot of stick-to-itiveness.
It is a lot of stick-to-itiveness, and there have been plenty of times where we've thought, maybe we should just hang it up.
Right.
And we haven't.
Right. Here we are.
Yeah. Season 10. So it's summer in Wisconsin, hotter than Hades, humid.
It has been so tropical here.
It has been. My hair has not been loving this at all. I look like a goddamn Q-tip most of the day.
I agree.
Oh my gosh.
It's
definitely
terrible. Agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is hot. It is swampy.
All over.
Yep. Yeah.
There is not like reprieve at all.
Mm-mm.
The air is very thick.
It is.
The bugs are loving it.
The bugs are loving it. I do like it when it's like this, though.
You do?
I do, but I don't. But I have central air, so it's easy for me to say that. I can go out for a little bit and come in and cool off. You don't have central air. It's torture for you.
It is like my body just I do not do well when the air is this thick.
I wouldn't either if I had to breathe it all the time.
Yeah, breathing. Plus, we've had the wildfires from Canada and really bad air quality.
So air quality's not been good. That's true.
That's sucked a lot.
Josh comes home and he's miserable because he's working in a construction site that doesn't have, the building's not closed in yet. So
yeah, absolutely. It's just
it
has been really freaking yucky. But aside from the air quality, like that stickiness feeling, it's uncomfortable. But even like swinging my arms, I get
your skin sticks.
It does, and it makes it really like
chafes.
It does chafe. Yeah. I'm not a little girl, right? So my thighs,
chub rub is a real thing.
They come together in a force. And it is really hard to walk.
It is hard to walk. It's hard to peel yourself off of furniture.
Yes.
So I was going to this wedding over the weekend.
Yeah.
And the dress I was wearing was light colored. It had flowers on, but it was light colored. So my usual undergarments, because I wear black a lot, are black. I couldn't wear those because you could see them. So I was like, well, all right, I'll have to wear white underwear, but I don't have like shapewear.
Yes.
Well, I do, but it doesn't fit. And I tried, and it was painful. And I'm like, I am not doing this to myself.
Right.
I'd rather have my legs rubbing together.
Right.
So, and I didn't have time. I didn't plan well. I should have just bought shapewear when I bought the dress, and I was in a hurry, and I didn't. And it's one of those like, oh, I can go another day.
Right.
But
and then
that another day never happens.
And it was the wedding, and there you are.
Yeah, and now, right.
Now
and
what?
I even thought, well, I could leave, 20 minutes early, and then I didn't, and so it was just a whole thing.
There
so
you
I'm like,
are.
well, I guess I'm just going to have just underwear. Even like when I wear sundresses in the summer, I always have shorts under, but they're black.
But it fucking hurts because
your
your legs,
because they rub.
Yes.
So
and then you're like walking weird because you're trying to make it so that your legs don't rub.
Right.
And then
It's
it looks
terrible.
like you have to take a big shit. Like,
or you wet yourself.
yeah, like not good.
Right. So I was saying to Josh, like, I was a new dress. So I said, because I came out my dress. He doesn't acknowledge.
He's like, are you ready?
Basically. Yeah. So I said, what do you think about this dress? It wasn't my usual style. And so I was feeling a little bit uncomfortable because it just wasn't, it's not something I would normally wear, even though it totally suited me. And it was
really did.
And it was my personality. It's just not something I normally wear. And I didn't have shapewear, which would have made me feel a little more confident because my rear end wouldn't have been hanging out, right? It wasn't, but it felt like it was because I didn't have anything to hold me in.
Right.
So I was saying to Josh, I don't even have, what I really need is something to hold my stomach in. And he's like, isn't that called a girdle? I said,
oh my God.
Josh.
No.
It is not called a girdle. It's called shapewear. And I just needed some underwear. Like, you have no idea. How do you not know these things? Girdle. That's what my grandmother wore.
Right. Like in 1947.
Yes. It's called shapewear now. And I just didn't buy any. So I went in the bathroom. And the trick is, if you don't have shapewear, to keep your legs from rubbing together, you put deodorant on the inside of your legs where they touch.
Okay.
So they glide.
They slide.
Yes.
Oh.
So I was in the bathroom. He was talking to me, and I followed him down the hall, and then I made a quick right to get into the bathroom to get my deodorant, and he realized I wasn't following him, and he came back while I had my dress up, and I'm putting deodorant on my inner thighs so they don't stick. Like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, Chub Rub is a real thing, and I don't have shapewear. This is as good as it gets. I gotta go.
Oh my gosh. Do not ask any more questions about what you just saw.
Yes. This did not just happen.
And if you share this with anybody, I'll talk about it on the podcast later.
Because I can. It's my story to tell.
But if you share it,
I'm going to be real mad.
I'd say.
So, which then got me thinking about underwear.
Oh.
I've been trying to find some new underwear anyway. So, I usually just wear like a bikini style, but I have a little bit of like my baby pouch, and if it doesn't come over that, then it rolls under it and accentuates it, which is not good.
No, that's not what you want.
Right. But I don't want like great big giant underwear that goes over my belly button either. That, for one, it doesn't feel comfortable.
Panties.
For two, they're not attractive at all.
Right.
And they cut off your legs, so now that's bulging there instead of over here. Like, it's a whole thing.
It is.
So I have been searching high and low for underwear on the internet. Like, I'm not going to the store to do this. I also don't like synthetic material.
So do you get cotton ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which just adds to the granny panties.
It does.
Right?
It does.
So trying to find something that is not so gigantic, but still comfortable.
Right.
And cotton.
Right.
And,
all the things.
Yeah. I was at the point of really like, I should just buy some cotton material and make my own. This is nuts. This is the right.
So
this
many
is wrong.
jokes
this
right
is,
now.
Or I'm going to stop wearing underwear.
I would go for that versus making
my
own
own
underwear. I don't even know what to say exactly about that. Do not fucking make your own underwear.
Like I could be
You're gonna look
Amish.
you're gonna look like you
I'll have
belong on Little
saggy
House on the
unders.
Prairie. It is gonna be way worse than any granny panties that you buy. I guarantee that. You're probably gonna have some kind of a drawstring.
I can put elastic in. I know how to do that.
If you're gonna make your own underwear, then you should probably have a poop chute thing in the back.
Poop shoot.
Like a little
like a
buttons.
flap?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have to take your underwear all the way off?
Yeah. Like,
Well,
I mean,
I had not, that was not on my list of must-haves. I did order some from Pact. I've never ordered anything from that company, but I keep seeing their underwear keeps coming
they
up
keep
in my
marketing
feed.
on my phone too.
Yeah, so I thought,
You'll have
well,
to let
I'll
me
give
know
them
how
a
that
try
goes.
and I'll see. Yeah.
Did you get them yet?
No,
Okay.
no.
You'll have to let me know how that goes.
Yeah.
Because I've been questioning that myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know, why is underwear so hard to find?
It really is a challenge, especially if you're not doing the synthetic ones. So,
Yeah.
and they're expensive.
They are expensive.
It's not like, you can, I'll give this a try.
Right,
And
they're only $3. I'll try it.
They're
'cause
not
they're
just
not.
$3.
No.
Right.
Right.
So,
But then I think my husband gets those fancy ones from Duluth Trading. And they're like $25 a pair. So if he can have expensive underwear, god darn it, I'm 54 years old. I can too.
good for you.
I work.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Mine
that
weren't
you're doing it.
$25, but still.
I would buy expensive underwear too. I just don't want to be like, well, this is not worth what I paid for it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I do know what you mean. So I think it's like when you try on a swimsuit at the store, you leave your underwear on.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then if they don't fit right, they're all going back.
Yeah. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know how that goes
I will.
because I am also in the market
All right.
and I'd like to. I have not made this switch entirely to cotton because I haven't found any that I like,
Yeah.
and I'm afraid to order online
Yeah.
because I can't.
I'm
look
almost
at
at the point of like just buying some cheap Fruit of Looms. If they're going to fit like garbage, then I'm not going to pay a lot for them.
that.
You know?
That's my problem.
Yeah.
The problem of women.
I know. Underwear. It really is tricky. Like when I was younger, it was not such a big deal. I'm sure it's because I'm extra fluffy.
Well,
It's just harder to find something that fits that doesn't make me feel like I'm extra fluffy.
it's also like the understanding of like the synthetic stuff and what that
Yeah,
does
for sure.
to you, and like I can still find underwear, but they're all nylon or whatever,
Right.
polyester or
Yeah,
whatever.
Right.
Like they're just
I
not.
don't like those at all.
I never have.
No.
I have kind of a different set of things now happening in the space.
Yeah. Right.
Because I'm older.
Yep.
And because I don't have all of my parts anymore.
Yeah.
So it's better than what it used to be, but like when hormones were happening
Oh,
and
for sure.
things were just different from a
Yep.
perspective.
Stuff happens down there.
A lot of stuff happens. And yuck.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yep.
like Swampville.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's
Right.
gross.
And when the material doesn't breathe,
Correct.
that's yucky.
It makes
I was
it way worse.
looking into bamboo underwear
Oh.
because I thought, oh, maybe that is workable. But then when I read like the description of the material, it says rayon. Apparently, like
So same
which is
thing.
it's a synthetic material,
Right.
But they use wood pulp and call it bamboo.
Oh.
It's a
That's
little tricky
interesting.
in the marketing. Yeah, so I just went I'm
Like everything else.
Fine, cotton it is.
Let me know how it goes.
I will. So, what else is happening? We went to.
I'm still stuck on the homemade underpants. Frankly.
I was so frustrated. I was like, I don't know. There's got to be a pattern out there somewhere I
Would you
could follow.
crochet it?
No, I would sew it. Crocheted underwear would be really thick and lumpy. There's panty lines, and then there's looking like you're wearing a diaper.
Right. It
A
would
diaper
look like
that you've had
Depends.
on way too long,
Yes.
even.
I was just wondering.
I said I would buy some fabric, I said. I could
Holly-
choose my own patterns,
bet
my
you
own
Holly-
colors.
I bet you Holly Hobby had her underwear made for her.
She did too. You're right. She probably did. I think they were were called bloomers back then.
Yes, that's exactly what they would look like too. And you don't want that.
Oh, that's funny.
Nobody needs bloomers.
Well, I mean, kind of. We call it shapewear now. It's the same thing.
It is not. I got stuck in shapewear.
Uh-huh.
In the frickin' dressing room.
You told us that once.
Holy
that
mother.
That is not funny.
That is like serious panic.
I know.
Because what are you going to do?
Right.
You going to call for help?
No.
I mean, this is a real question that I asked myself.
How did you get it on if it was that tight?
They're shapewear.
I know, but they're not supposed to be so tight you can't get them off.
I was trying to look thin. And, okay, the store that I was at, it's not like the type of store where there's somebody manning the dressing rooms and they're like, oh, how's it going?
Yeah, no, you're in there by yourself.
It was a department store.
Yeah.
There is not one person
Not
that's
a
going to be
soul
around.
to be found, right?
And if you do find somebody, like they
Lord
don't want to help,
Well,
right?
they don't want to help you get out of your
Especially
shapewear.
in that situation. You can barely you can barely run them down to ask them a legitimate question,
Right.
with all your clothes on. Can you imagine?
I can imagine. It's hilarious. I wonder if that's ever happened.
I mean, I cannot. I am very unique, but that cannot be a me thing. There has got to be somebody else in the world that this has happened to. It's just not me.
Well, I mean, I'm sure, but have they actually come out of the dressing room to ask for help?
Tammy, do you know how close I was? Like,
I think I would have just walked out with it.
No.
Like, can you take the tag off and pay for it? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to steal it, but I'm not asking someone to get me out of this.
No, you're not visualizing this correctly.
Okay.
All right. So
set the stage.
Okay. So I got it on. It like things were shooting out in places they should not. Like,
it was way too small.
It was very small. I don't know. Like, okay, fine. I picked the wrong size. So first off, even having it on the right way, it was not good.
No.
Okay. So forget this. Then getting it back off, like it wasn't like, well, I'm stuck in it and it's on. I'm just gonna put my clothes on and walk out.
You were half
I was
in,
trying
half
to
out.
get out of it.
Oh no!
So it's like
half over
on
your
my
head.
Like I couldn't have just put my clothes back on. Boobs this direction
and
like,
that direction.
Like both of them over my shoulder on one side. Like it was not good. Sweat, crying, like
that's immediate sweat when you realize you are stuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to be able to just, sling my purse on my shoulder and walk out.
With the same shoulder with your boobs?
Right. Pay the woman, would you? Do something useful over there. So I was in there. I was like barely. I couldn't even see, right? Because it's like over my head.
I can't even breathe. Do you yell for help?
That was the question. Like, how desperate,
gosh.
how long do I struggle inside of this thing?
Oh my gosh.
Before I'm so
now
desperate
I'm
that I have to yell out.
I don't even know. I don't know what the answer is. I think that's really an individual kind of judgment.
It wasn't good.
No, it sounds terrible.
It's the last time I did that.
I can see why.
I'm like, chub rub it is. Bring on the bloomers.
Coomer. See, here we are, back to sewing our own. That would never have happened if you had made your own.
You're right. You are correct.
Oh my gosh, that's so hilarious.
Yeah.
And unfortunate, but you got out of it, so it's hilarious.
I'm here to tell the story.
Oh, that's funny, Lisa. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I've never had that happen.
Well, you don't want to.
No. I mean, I was at home with, my own shapewear that I bought, I don't even know how long ago because it's way too small. I didn't get it that far, though, and I was like, oh, no, I am not doing this.
Yeah.
Heck no.
Yeah.
This is starting to pinch. I'm out.
Well, you know me and stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah, you get more stubborn than I do. I give up way easier than you do. Wow.
This is going on!
That's really funny.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
please let me know how
I will.
your
Yeah,
endeavors
if
go.
it works out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I found a new favorite brand of underwear or not. I don't know. We'll see. I hope it doesn't look gigantic and I'm embarrassed when Josh folds laundry.
I know. Even my pants, if Scott folds laundry,
I know.
like it's bigger than his pants.
I know.
I'm just like, oh God. Like even when I fold my pants,
I
sometimes I'm like, really?
I know. Just do it quick. Don't look. Just do it quick.
Just wrap it up in a ball. It's fine.
Right. Stick it aside for later when no one's looking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Anyway,
It is what
it's
it is.
just a number. That's what I keep telling myself. The number keeps getting bigger, but it's just a number.
It's just a number.
So yeah, underwear and weddings and shapewear. What else? I had gone to this is actually something I did want to talk about because I don't really know how to handle this situation because I've got some trauma attached to it.
Okay.
So I was with a friend at doesn't matter where. I was at this event, and we're wandering around and we're doing our thing, and there were some vendors there, and so we're looking at whatever it was, and I see this woman standing really not far from us at all. I'm like, oh gosh, I think I know her.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name, but I think I know her. And then I remembered one of her daughter's names, and then like it stared slowly coming back. And
yeah.
so she must have heard me because she looked up and she went, oh, I know you. And I was like, oh, like as I'm saying out loud to my friend, oh, her daughter's name is this. And then she's like, oh, I know you. So I did eventually remember her name, but we talked for a little while, and then my friend and I wandered off, and she was with her friend, and they wandered off, and so now we're in a different area of this event, and they happened to be walking behind us, and then we just stopped and chatted some more, and when my friend and I were leaving, I was like, I really liked her.
Mm-hmm.
I always liked her. Nothing happened. We didn't have an argument. There was no falling out, and she was really instrumental in a couple of tricky things that were happening when Erica was in high school, and there was one point when we were talking, the four of us were talking, where I thought I should ask her for her number.
Mm-hmm.
And I pulled it, like I sucked it right back in.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be rejected.
Afraid.
Because I've done that before, where I've run into someone I used to know, and we're having a nice conversation, and I'd really like to meet you. Like, now's not like this isn't the place where we could really get into detail with that, but that's a conversation I'd like to explore. Could I have your number, and we could maybe plan to meet for coffee or something another time?
Yep.
And then it's not received, and I walk away without a number, and I feel like an idiot.
That's awkward.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it makes you all questioning about yourself. And I thought this relationship was
I thought we were
a good
friends
one,
there, and we could just pick up again. But
right.
And you seemed like we were engaged in this conversation, like you were excited to see me, and I thought maybe we could pick up. I didn't want to be like, your new best friend to see you every other day. I just thought maybe we could finish this conversation that was really good that we can't finish now.
Right. So you didn't do it.
No, I didn't. And like our kids are connected, and so I had mentioned something to my girls, and I said, oh, I ran into so-and-so, and she's there. And I said, I always liked her. And, and I said, like, I wanted to ask for a number, but I didn't want to seem weird or needy or, so I didn't. And one of my girls was like, oh, I could get her number for it. And I say, oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Because that's even worse. That's like,
right.
I asked my best friend to tell you you're cute.
Yes. Yeah. Right. I was like, no, we'll just leave it alone. And there wasn't anything in our conversation that made me feel like she would do that.
Can you send her a message on Messenger?
She's not.
Oh, no social media.
I don't see her at all.
Okay.
I mean, I know where she works. I could send her an email at work.
Yeah.
But that feels a little weird,
yeah,
right?
Does.
Like I'm intruding somehow. I think I have to just leave it alone. But in the moment, I really was like, I remember why I really liked you.
Yeah.
And there was even a point where she had said, oh, I drove past your house. She said, I was thinking about you a couple years ago, and I drove past your house, and I was wondering if you still lived there. So it's not like, like she was giving me some indication that she maybe...
You probably pulled short, and she probably would have received it well.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
That would have been a really easy fix if she were on social media, because it would
have.
Be super easy to say, it was really nice to see you.
Right. Like, if you'd like to meet up for a cup of coffee, I'd love to see you again.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
No pressure.
Right.
But,
right.
Yeah.
Right. But she's not. So, I don't know, that was just kind of weird. And because it's happened before, where I feel like I'm getting a good signal.
Yeah.
So, hey, let's meet sometime. And then it's stalling and like, oh, I don't know, we're so busy.
I know.
I don't know, I'm probably busy for the rest of my life.
I have had a similar experience recently. So there was somebody that I was really very close friends with. It was through work, right? So we were but we were friends.
Yeah.
We had our kids at the same time, so we bonded over
that
pregnancy
in common. Yeah.
And for a number of years, like even after we weren't coworkers anymore, we would get together, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 times a year, just to catch up and see, how things are going in life and blah, blah, blah. And we parted ways a few years back. We're friends on Facebook. We don't
your
talk.
lives just went in different directions. You didn't have a falling out. You just drifted.
No falling out.
Yeah.
But recently, there was a reel that I saw, and it made me think of her.
Oh.
So, sometimes when that happens, I feel like it's the universe saying, "Hey, just say hi."
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I did. I sent her the reel, and I said, "It made me think of you. I hope you're well." I don't remember what else I said, but just very general.
Yeah.
She read it and she didn't respond at all.
Oh.
It was weird. It made me feel bad. Then I looked back, because it had been 2 or 3 years since our last interaction. And that was a fine interaction.
Right. Did I say something then that made her upset?
Yeah.
Did she not want to hear from me?
Yeah. It was weird. Now, with all of that said, of course, like you said, your brain goes directly to the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to feel rejected. I'm feeling rejected now. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
And,
was I being weird?
This happens before, and, you build it all up.
Yeah.
But what happens if it was just oh, that was really awesome, and somebody, captures their attention with something else?
And that's the end of that.
And that's the end.
Yeah.
Right? That could have happened.
It could.
I don't fucking know. It doesn't have to be that, I'm not good enough or worthy, or, they rejected me. What's wrong with me?
The first time it absolutely was. It absolutely was. She's looking at her calendar and pretending not to look
well, that sucks.
I know.
Then, she did you a favor, because that's fucking shitty.
For sure. But I don't know if I didn't read a signal right. You know what I mean? What about me missed the signal completely?
You're pretty intuitive.
I know. Well, that's why. So we're having this really great conversation. As long as I'm here And I mean, it was weird. So the place that she worked, they were having an open house, and I went in, excuse me, and we started talking, and it was great. But maybe it was a bad time because she's like, this is their open house, right?
Right. She's got other obligations.
Right. But I wasn't like, I didn't pull her off to the side, you know what I mean?
I do.
And monopolize her time.
Right.
And I even said, this really isn't a good time. I can see that. If you want, like I give you my number and we'll just meet later. We'll just meet another time.
Yeah.
And that's when she went into the like pretending to look in her calendar and not making eye contact all of a sudden. And then I just kind of stood there like I didn't know what to do. How do you just walk away from that? You know what I mean? It was clearly she did not want to exchange numbers.
That's fucking weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
So now I've got that like
insecurity.
Yes. So when someone else is, and I'm like, hey, and we're having a nice conversation, and the four of us could have met up for, coffee
easily.
Or a drink another time. Yeah. As soon as I started to, like, I literally pulled my phone out because I was going to ask her to put her number in my phone. And I put it back in my purse.
That sucks.
I know.
So you responded based on the trauma that you experienced in a really fucking weird ass situation like that.
Right. It was weird.
Yeah. That was a her thing. I know you and love you dearly, and I'm not overly weird. So I think that
so
was
many things are running through my head right now.
Oh no, I'm really questioning. I do hang out with Lisa.
She gets stuck in shapewear in the department store dressing room.
I think that you should take your daughter's offer.
You do?
I do.
Don't you think that's weird? Like you said, it's like asking, oh, my friend asked me to ask you.
Yeah, but you can correct it pretty quickly upon, like, you can adjust to it. I know it was super weird, but after we met up, I realized that, I started thinking about you, and I really realized that I really wanted to connect again. Mm-hmm. I don't know where time went. If you're interested, like, in grabbing some coffee, I'd really love that. Done. You can just say, I was thinking about it afterwards, and I really should have gotten your number. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing wrong with that. That's like, it's kind of flattering, really.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we have a lot in common. Our kids are the same age. Yeah. We have a lot of the same interests.
Yeah.
And she's just a really genuinely nice person.
That's awesome. If she's a really genuinely nice person, then she's not going to flip through her calendar and be like,
pretend I don't have 1 minute.
In 2029, I might be free for 15 minutes.
Right.
That's weird. I know I'm exaggerating.
Yeah. No, but it was, it was kind of like that, honestly.
That's weird.
It was weird. And it was a very similar thing. Like, she seemed very genuine. We had things in common, which is why I wanted to continue the conversation. I wanted to pick her brain about an idea. And then it was totally like, nope, I'm not letting you in.
So if I were in a situation where, somebody that I knew, an acquaintance, that I didn't really love, right? Maybe I'm trying to put myself in that situation to figure out how I would respond.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, hey, let's connect. And in my mind, I'm like, not really. I would probably make the appointment and then say,
cancel.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because how fucking awkward is it?
It was so awkward.
To be like,
I'm cringing
that's not
just
gonna
thinking
work.
about it.
That's weird.
Right.
So it's definitely a her issue.
Yeah. It is, for sure.
I guess I'm just trying to say, like...
So don't use that one instance to stop me from reconnecting with someone who I think would want to hang out with me. Yes. But then I think, well, Tammy, if she really would want to, then she would ask you for your number. she would have contacted her kids and said, hey, could you maybe see if you could get Tammy's number? That hasn't happened.
Somebody has to. Maybe it's a growth opportunity from the universe for you.
Lisa.
You are welcome.
That was a low blow. I will think about it, but that might be all I do.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Like, this really was my question, right? Like, when somebody who you used to know, and we didn't hang out all the time, but we did hang out sometimes.
Yeah.
Her husband and my ex-husband played on the same baseball team. Not in high school.
So you were in the stands together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Our kids were the same age.
Mm-hmm.
But that was then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you do when somebody who you knew, and we weren't like best of friends.
No.
But we were a little more than acquaintances, I would say.
Right.
Like, what do you do when they show up in your life again?
Uh-huh.
Maybe they're just passing through. And so I think it's bothering me because I have a habit of letting people go.
Mm-hmm. I remember you talking about
right.
that.
Mm-hmm. And it's not a habit. It's not like I do it on purpose.
Right. You just let it happen.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you have regret about
yes.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And there are people I think about, and I think I really should reach out. And then I think, well, I haven't reached out in so long. They probably don't want to hear from me, or they're probably mad at me. And I tell myself these stories, and then I don't. So then I don't, right? And then I see Josh, and he hangs on to everybody. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's still friends with people he went to kindergarten with,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So now here's somebody who I liked, and then I remembered that I really liked this person.
Right.
And I had an opportunity, but I didn't know if it was weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to, I don't.
You just need to set it aside. Really.
Yeah.
Like, this might, and you could even say.
But what if it comes up again? Maybe with someone else.
This might be weird, and I don't know, what you think, but I'm really realizing that I really liked you.
Yeah.
And
without
if
sounding
you wanna,
weird and needy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, we had a lot of fun.
Right.
Perhaps we can grab some coffee sometime and catch up.
Right.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, don't be like, I really missed you for 25 years, and it's broken my heart that we don't do that.
Right. Right. Well, I wouldn't do that.
See? Then you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'll think about it a little more, but I don't know. Like, what I'm wondering is, what is like the social protocol? Like, what do people do? Not just my own issues, but like, what do people do? Is it just it was, how nice, I ran into such and such, and then I won't see them again for 30 years. Like, is that what people do, or do they reconnect?
Is there a social expectation?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I really doubt it. Do you want to reconnect with her? You're 54 years old. Do you want to reconnect with her or not?
I'm not sure.
Well, then you have to think about that. If you are sure, but you're afraid to, then that's another situation. If you're not sure, then
I'm not sure because I don't know what the rules are.
There isn't a rule. You're 54. Who fucking cares?
I guess. What's the worst that could happen? She does I send my number through our children and she never calls me. That's the worst that could happen.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, bitch, lucky you didn't connect with me. Because I guess I wouldn't have liked you anymore.
Right. Be like, so twice that's happened. I am never doing that again. In fact, I'm not going anywhere ever again. I'm just going to stay home. So I can't run into anybody.
No. And then all of the things could have happened. Maybe her kid got your number and never gave it to her. Maybe some crisis is happening in their life and they said, yes, I do want to connect, but I can't have the ability right now. Like, all of those things could could be true.
Mm-hmm.
You told me that she was a genuinely nice person.
I mean, she was, and she seemed very friendly and she was happy to see me, and she was engaged and asked about my kids and all the things.
I really think that you're an okay person to hang out with.
I know I'm an okay person to hang out with. I'm a lot of fun.
You are.
But that doesn't mean that people from my past want to hang out with me. You know what I mean? Like, people come and go.
Of course.
There's a season for things, and perhaps that season left and it was just a little sprinkle, but it's not, just moving on.
If you want this little sprinkle to come back, then you should go find it.
Okay. It's not really that important to me. Like, if I didn't see her again, I would, she might flitter through my head every now and again, like people do, right? It's not where I feel like, oh man, that's a missed opportunity.
No,
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
I was really more just curious. I know I have some trauma around that, so I don't feel like I'm a good judge of what is appropriate and what, like, how do other people manage something like that?
Yeah.
Do they just let it go and be like, yeah, it was nice to see that person, but anyway, what's for dinner?
Right. No, I get that. I'm realizing as you're talking right now that this is actually more of a topic that I've struggled with a little bit, not in the same exact way, but from the perspective of like people I used to work with, right? You develop,
for sure.
You develop relationships with these people. Like, they know lots of things about your life.
Sure.
Because you
so much time together.
Yeah, all of that time. And like, those relationships, if I think back, I mean, how long have I been in the workforce? Like 30 some fucking years, a long ass time. Yeah. Right? I developed relationships at each of the places that I worked, and I have some of those relationships still, a handful of them, but the vast majority have fallen away.
Yeah.
And I have thought about those people throughout the years, and it actually does make me sad. Like, I've reflected and been like, well, I haven't heard from that person in 15 or 20 years. And then I've like reflected and been like, I guess my feelings for that person were stronger than their feelings were for me.
Right.
And that makes me sad.
Right.
Right? Because there was a connection. Now, yeah. So I do relate to your feelings about this. That, like, yeah, like, why did I connect so much deeper, right? I have pain about this, or sadness, or something, agitation of some kind.
I am actually missing that person.
Yeah.
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 And it could be that they are missing you too, but like me, they don't really know how to reconnect without sounding weird and needy.
Could be. I guess what I'm saying is I get it.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm talking all like, oh, well, you should just do it.
No, right.
But I do understand the feeling of like,
yeah,
that sucks.
Right.
Like, I spent like 5 days a week with this person for 5 years.
Yeah.
On the flip side, I still have like a good few people that have lasted through the years.
Yeah.
Like, I still connect with them very closely, and that's also just as important.
I think I have 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's probably about as many as I have as well. But that's something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You'll have to let us know both about the undies.
Yeah, you'll probably hear about the undies before you hear about the reconnection.
So I know what you're gonna do then.
Nothing?
Yep.
I probably will do nothing. I mean, probably.
Okay. Just to be fair.
It was more of a curiosity, like, when this happens, how do other people handle it? I know why I don't, because I did once and it didn't end well. And that was somebody from high school even. Like I ran into her. We were long after high school. And so there's like it dredged up all. She was one of the cool kids, and we were friends, but I think I've said before, like I was on the outer edge of the inner circle.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the inner circle.
Yeah.
So like it just brought all of that back. Just so much yuck was just right there in that conversation.
That is a whole bunch.
Right.
Because, and so for you, it brought a whole bunch back.
Yeah.
If I were to be in that situation, that would also bring a whole bunch back for me.
Yeah.
Like all of those insecurities.
That was it.
Okay.
Right.
I'm now I'm getting a
So I left out a key
picture.
piece. Sorry.
I'd have been like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
It wasn't important enough then. I'm not good enough now. Yeah. But that's a lot of insecurities talking, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. But
Yeeks.
yeah.
Okay. That changes that dynamic quite a bit. So perhaps she still thought
really
she
didn't
was
want
the
me.
cool girl.
Yeah,
and you
she
were
really
not
did
worthy.
That.
But that,
at least that's how I felt.
But that again was a her thing.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
But then I don't know how to handle it going forward because I'm pulling from that experience.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I do understand.
Even though it's not the same
but
person.
It's definitely an anomaly. Like that one, you have to put that in a category all on its own.
Okay.
When there's cool girl high school dynamic business there,
right.
You can't use that as your example of everything moving forward.
Right. And maybe she felt like I kind of like ambushed her because here it's her work open house and, you know, she's starting a new business with it wasn't just her, but it was other people. And it probably just wasn't the right time at all. But it like the whole downtown was having an open house. It wasn't just her business.
Yeah.
And so there were lots of people around and whatever. I know it wasn't a good time, but I didn't think it was that big a deal. Like,
right.
Yeah, now's not a good time, but here's my number. Call me and we'll set something up.
Right.
Like that's how I thought it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then the whole cool girl thing came into play.
That
and then
does not feel good.
Right. And then I thought, maybe she was just being nice to me because she wanted me to like buy her services and support her business and you know what I mean?
I'm ready to beat her up now.
If I ever needed a facial, I would never. I will go anywhere. I'll go to the creek and use mud before I go there.
Wow.
Just kidding. Sort of. Not really. Not really kidding. Well, anyway. Yeah, so that happened a couple weeks ago, and I've just been like, I don't wonder what other people do.
It's dredging it all up for you.
Kind of, because and I agree with you. That is an anomaly, and there's a lot of mean girl stuff
Backstory.
from right. But I don't know. Like I've not twice in my adult life I've run into people where I've been like, oh, I wish we had exchanged numbers.
Right.
And one time it ended poorly,
Right.
and the other time I just didn't put myself out there.
Right.
It's not the only time I've run into people I used to know. It's just the only time where I thought, oh, I would really like to have a conversation with you.
Interesting.
But maybe. Probably it will do nothing. We caught up. I know what's happening
Fair enough.
in their life. I don't,
Fair enough. Well, if you change
now
your
I
mind,
know how I can reach her through
you do.
our children.
You do.
That's good enough, I think.
Okay.
Maybe I'll run into her at another event. I don't
Okay.
know. She doesn't even live that far from me.
Okay.
Such a snot. Funny.
All right.
So
we
that's
should
all
wrap
I
this
got.
up.
I got to get going. It's getting late.
It certainly is. All right, friends. Thanks for joining us in the beginning of season 10.
Season 10. I don't even know what we've got in store. We've got a couple of ideas, like usual. We've got some ideas. Whether we can bring them to fruition is another story, I guess. Right?
It'll be what it'll be.
It will be.
Yep.
For sure.
All right.
All right. So, Todd, thank you again for taking care of our podcast and making your magic happen and doing all the cool stuff, because he is a cool kid.
He is.
He's totally a cool kid.
Yes, he is.
Uh-huh.
We should count up the actual number of episodes that we've had.
Oh.
Because
it's a lot.
It is a whole lot. Like, that's how many
Because we
he's
used to
done
do every
with
week.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how many
For
he's
the first
done.
2 years, we did it
That's
every week.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you.
We sure do. If you are interested in doing a podcast, and you need a guy, we know one.
We sure do.
He's at Mind Garden Media. You can find him on Facebook.
Yep.
So, yeah, check him out if that's your thing.
Absolutely. Thank you also to our listeners across the entire world.
Yeah.
At this point, for 10 seasons strong, 3 years almost. We absolutely appreciate you.
For sure. Thanks for following along. If you like what we're doing, spread the word. We're still, growing and hoping to grow some more.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, if you have some ideas that you'd like us to explore, we're interested in that too. So,
say hi.
Absolutely.
Reach out, say hi.
Reach out. Yeah, we're on Facebook. That's usually where you can find us.
Yep.
I don't know. We tried. I'm not even going to bring it up.
No. Nope.
We're just not, we're not all that great
savvy.
with. Yeah, we're not all that great with stuff. But Facebook is where you can find us. So, Riding Side Saddle podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe so.
I know. I can never
We should
remember if
write
it's
it
Riding Side
down.
Saddle the podcast or Riding Side Saddle podcast.
Well,
Which one is it?
Maybe in our 10th season we'll work
We'll
that
figure
out.
it out finally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
All
feel
right,
like it's
friends.
one way, one place, another way, another
is.
place. I don't know. We kind of messed that
Yeah,
up.
we did.
Anyway, till next time.
Bye.
Toodaloo.